Yo, what's happening? It's your boy 7ply, and we are back with Nightfire Radio. This is episode 37. Let's go, let's get it.
Sending in a letter to tell them that I love you too.
I love you, Kim.
But it doesn't half as good as you.
Kim Slice, you the best.
Baby, you're the best.
Thank you, 7ply Kardashian. So
Yo, we got some brand new music from ALLEYCVT and Level Up. This one's called Believe.
Where are we going when it's all done? I can't help but think that we are the only ones. Can you ignite me into the sun? I want to see what's underneath where we all come from. So tell me, 'cause I'm looking for a reason. Can't ignore the feeling. Show me what I'm running from. Give me something to believe in. Something to believe in.
Wow, y'all go show ALLEYCVT Level Up some love, you heard. Y'all best believe you go cop this shit on Beatport right meow. And you know, if Level Up, if you need someone to believe in, how about Subtronics?
I know why you walked into my world.
On his remix of Mr. John Summit. We call this one Crystallized.
Cried at my words. You like
Who's we?
you like when it hurts. 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 When it hurts. I loved you once, do it twice. All of my teardrops, they all crystallize. Out of my
Subtronics.
the shameless, it makes you feel alive. Feel your heart to break it, that makes you wanna cry. You mean the shameless, you are a fight. But one day you wake up and they tell you you're teardrops, they all crystallize. Out of my way, out of my way. I know why you walked into my world. I could tell you were were dying of thirst. So I cried for you, cried at my words. You like when it hurts, 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 when it hurts. I love you.
Ooh, ain't that sick? Subtronics throwing the sauce on Mr. Summit there. You know, Subtronics brought Hedex to the Barclays Center and had him as opener, and I thought that was awfully stupid because I was doing high knees before Mr. Subtronics, the headliner. So big ups to Subtronics for having such a hard artist as an opener. Big ups to Hedex. My home is the rave. Let's go, let's get it. DMB Nation, we global.
You got X in the room. Can you hear that sound? You got X in the room.
But now it's too little, too late. Your pupils dilate, you can't think straight. And as you open the door to leave, you hear the death blow. You turn back and freeze, you're like, oh, death blow. Dance, dance, dance to the rhythm of a freight train. You're living your life in the fast lane. Step, step, step to the rhythm of a car crash. You're living every second like whiplash.
You gotta slow down. You got X in the room. Can you hear that sound? You got X in the room.
But now it's too little, too late. Your pupils dilate, you can't think straight. And as you open the door to leave, you hear the death blow. You turn back and freeze, you're like, oh, death blow. Dance, dance, dance to the rhythm of a freight train. You're living your life in the fast lane. Step, step, step to the rhythm of a car crash. You're living every second like whiplash. Dance, dance, dance to the rhythm of dance, dance, dance to the rhythm of dance, dance, dance to the rhythm of a freight train.
You gotta slow down. You got X in the room. Can you hear that sound? You got X in the room.
But now it's too little, too late. Your pupils dilate, you can't think straight. And as you open the door to leave, you hear the death blow. You turn back and freeze, you're like, oh, death blow. Dance, dance, dance to the rhythm of a freight train. You're living your life in the fast lane. Step, step, step to the rhythm of a car crash. You're living every second like whiplash.
Yo, y'all make sure you go show Hedex some love. Cop that album on Beatport. My home is the rave. Let's go, let's get it.
Car crash. You're living every second like whiplash.
Hedex, you had one called Dance, Dance, Dance. Well, this one's called Move Your Body. It's from Miss Mollie Collins. what a fucking tune. Y'all go show Mollie Collins some love. DMB Nation Week Global. Let's go. Alright, Mollie, I got one for you. This is from my hometown hero. Literally, we went to the same fucking high school, Miss Bebe Rexha.
I've been holding on for too long.
That's Netsky on the beat, but Subsonic on the remix.
Hear me now. Will I find the strength to carry on?
This is called Light That Leads Me.
Now I'm reaching out. Show me how to start. Tell me how to feel again. It's like I'm lost in the dark. And you're the light that leads me. Ignite my heart. You can make me free again. It's like I'm lost in the dark. And you're the light that leads me. It's like I'm lost in the dark.
Wow, what a tune.
Lights blur, I'm lost in the motion. My focus fades and time is stolen.
You're listening to Lottie Jones, Fred V.
As moments dissolve, I forget them all.
Krakow.
Maybe I'll question if they're real or not. And I don't need saving, I don't need sleep.
This one's called Weightless.
Weightless, just weightless. And maybe I'm fading, I'm in a dream. I wanna be weightless. You got me weightless. Ooh, ooh. Now I'm weightless. Ooh.
fuck's sake, what a fucking tune. DMB Nation Week Global. This one's fucking massive. Actually, you know, dancing pretty hard over here at Nightfire Radio. You know, I don't feel so weightless. I feel old.
With a leap of faith, what would it take to leave your mark?
Need a nice breather with this one from Booka Shade.
We won't stay. And if you move my way, where would we go?
That's Jono McCleery.
Cast aside.
This one's called Save Me.
In nature's
the alternative mix.
Where you save me to where I am. From where you save me to where I am. From where you save me to where I am. From where you save me to where I stand.
Take it to Jamaica. But this one's from Hugel and Solto. It's called Jamaican. Bam Bam. Boomba Nightfire Radio.
Bam bam
Isn't that fun? We love a good take on a nice classic there. Alright, so if we want to talk about having a nice take on a classic, I got one for you. And this one's from Miss Hannah Laing.
There may be others.
And that's Murder on the Dance Floor. I'm sure you heard the original, but Hannah Lang's version here goes so hard. Let's go, let's get it.
Others. There may be others. If you think you're getting away,
doof, doof, doof. You hear that? Doof, doof. That's the sound of Hannah Laing. Let's go.
if you think you're getting away, I will prove you wrong. There may be others. There may be others. There may be others. There may be others. If
you better not steal the moves, DJ. Gonna burn this goddamn house right down.
Yo, that part's so sick. Why, I, man, kush die fucking belter. Now, if you don't know of Miss Hannah Laing, you do now. And one thing about Hannah Laing is she's no stranger to trans family. And if you're part of trans family or you're not, now you know we got one segment and one segment only on this show. And that's called Get the Trance Out. And I think we have no better artist than this week's guest. And that's the Thrillseekers. This one's called Echoes from the Future with the Hÿdra. You're getting the trance out with the Thrillseekers on Nightfire Radio. Let's go. Let's get it. That's an echo from the future, and it's saying this song will be a future classic. As you're listening to Echoes from the Future by the Thrillseekers, and the Thrillseekers are notorious for playing classic sets, and this song is brand new, but it will be a classic. Wow, beautiful one from the Thrillseekers there. You just got the trance out with the Thrillseekers on Nightfire Radio. But that doesn't mean we only need one trance song. Up next, I got M.O.R.P.H and James Dymond. This one's called Celestial Bloom. listening to Soulcatcher by Balthazar and JackRock. You could cop this EP named Soulcatcher off Charlotte DeWitt's label Context. From Artento Divini. This one's called Drip On.
So they pull So better pull up a trip on your bitch and I got it in back.
You're listening to Lumiere by Indecent Noise.
is waiting in the twilight. Maybe soon you will come to be my night. Here we are, hoping that we never part. Stay with me, baby, won't you be my sweetheart? Sweetheart, my sweetheart. Baby, won't you be my sweetheart? Sweetheart, my sweetheart. Baby, won't you be my sweetheart?
Yeah, you're listening to Sweetheart by Darren Styles and Dougal on Nightfire Radio.
The bass go.
A full moon is waiting in the twilight. Maybe soon you will come to be my night. Here we are, hoping that we never part. Stay with me, baby, won't you be my sweetheart? Sweetheart, my sweetheart. Baby, won't you be my sweetheart? Sweetheart, my sweetheart. Baby, won't you bring that beat back? Baby, won't you be my
The bass go.
A full moon is waiting in the twilight. Maybe soon you will come to be my night. Here we are, hoping that we never part. Stay with me, baby, won't you be my sweetheart? Sweetheart, my sweetheart. Baby, won't you be my sweetheart? Sweetheart, my sweetheart. Baby, won't you bring that beat back? Baby, won't you be my Baby, won't you Baby, won't you be my Baby, won't you Baby, won't you be my
Wow. Absolutely love that tune from Darren Styles there. And you know what? I got one from our sweetheart that we played earlier, and that's Miss Hannah Laing, and this might be my favorite song ever from her.
Pedicure princess, your hair looking nice.
It's called Pedicure Princess.
Cause you menu her price. Pedicure princess, all covered in ice. She's been hustling, working all day and night. Pedicure princess, your hair looking nice. Real money maker, she menu her price. Pedicure princess, all covered in
I dedicate this to Kim Kardashian. I love you, Kim. Anyway, I'm gonna let Hannah Laing finish out the episode. Thank you guys for listening to Nightfire Radio. Go show Hannah Laing some love, you heard? And get yourself a pedicure while listening to Nightfire Radio.
Hustling, working all day and night. Pedicure princess, your hair looking nice. Real money maker, she'll menu her price.